Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. And this week, we are storming in Standard with our new Kaya. That's right, we are playing Kaya Storm, and this deck is ridiculous. When it goes off, it is probably the most spectacular thing that can happen in Crimson Vow Standard. So let's talk about the deck, what it's trying to do, jump into some games, see it in action. All right, so here is our Kaya Storm deck, and oh my goodness, might be the most spectacular deck we played in Crimson Vow Standard so far, but I'll warn you, it is not an easy deck to describe in a deck tech, so I'm gonna try to keep the deck tech short, and then once we get into the games and you see it in action, it'll all click and make perfect sense, and you're gonna love it, I promise you. But the idea of this deck, quickly, is we're built around Kaya Geist Hunter. Kaya Geist Hunter, most of it's a blank card in our deck. The ability that matters is -2. If you make a token, you get twice as many instead. And we're looking to use this with treasure token generator. Seize the Spoils, Unexpected Windfall, Prismari Command, Deadly Dispute. And what we're really trying to do is set up a board state where these spells that draw us cards and make treasures turn into rituals that are actually generating us mana. So let's say we just have Kaya and we -2 and we cast an Unexpected Windfall. It's essentially a free spell. We spend 4 mana, but we get back 4 treasures. But being a free spell isn't enough. We need more than that. We need these spells to generate mana, and we got a bunch of other spells that can combine with Kaya to get that done. One is Stormkiln Artist. Stormkiln Artist has Magecraft of make a treasure token. So if you cast or copy an instant sorcerer, you get a treasure token. Let's go back to that same example with Unexpected Windfall in Kaya, but with Stormkiln Artist. If we have Stormkiln Artist added to the mix, we cast the Unexpected Windfall, we get 4 treasures from Windfall, then we get 2 from Stormkiln Artist. So now we're spending 4 mana to actually make 6 mana and drawing some cards along the way. But we had a bunch of other cards that can do this. Burgi is +1 mana when we cast a spell. Zorn is +1 treasure when we make a treasure. Goldspan Dragon doesn't make treasures, but it makes our treasures sacrifice for 2 mana. Let's go back to the same example, but add Goldspan Dragon into the mix. It gets really crazy. So we have Kaya, we -2 it. We have a Stormkiln Artist. We have a Goldspan Dragon. We cast an Unexpected Windfall. We're going to get 4 treasure tokens from Windfall. We're going to get 2 from Stormkiln Artist. So 6 treasure tokens. But now all those treasure tokens sacrifice for 2 mana, so we can make a total of 12 mana. With that setup, we're spending 4 mana to make 12 mana, and we're also drawing cards along the way. And that's all our deck's trying to do. Like, get these pieces on the battlefield, draw through our deck, make a ridiculous amount of treasures, make a ridiculous amount of mana. We could use Galvanic Iteration to copy our card draw spells, and eventually we're going to find Leer. Once we find Leer, we can flash back all of those card draw treasure making spells from our graveyard to play through literally our entire deck. Eventually, after we have hundreds of treasures and went through our entire deck, we'll find our copy of Wish. We can wish either Kazul's Fury and sack Stormkiln Artist, which will be like 100 power, or a Cracklewood power, which we can cast for like 100 damage out of our sideboard to win the game. So that is the deck. That is the plan. That is the goal. It is literally Standard Storm with Kaya's -2 driving it. We also have Burn Down the House for some removal, mana base, a bunch of MDFCs, removal and card draw, sideboard, a couple more wish targets. Sometimes we wish out a Leer, sometimes an Eruth for more card draw, a bunch of removal, Malevolent Hermit to fight through counter spells, and that is Kaya Storm. And that's our Against Odds deck for this week. And I'm not going to say any more. We're just going to jump into the games, and you're going to see this pile of insanity in action. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back in a bit with a wrap up. Do you need some new Innistrad Crimson Vow cards? Well, you can get them all from our sponsor, Card Kingdom, by heading over to cardkingdom.com/MTGGoldfish and even get a free MTG Goldfish sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes, and they will hook you up. Against Odds time, we are trying to storm off with Kaya in Standard, and we will see what happens. Opponent deciding on their mulligans. Sounds okay. I mean, Burgi's good. Unexpected Windfall can draw us cards. I mean, it's fine. That's fine. We will keep. We will put Burn Down the House to the bottom. All right. Opponent, figure out their mulligans. Tap land, go. About it untaps. All right. Looks like Izzet Annoyingness plays a land. Runs out the Expressive Iteration. Usually not ideal on turn 2, but all right. Yeah. So opponent only draws 1. We're fine with this. Loses an egg. Well, we will play a land on black. Play Burgi. Pass the turn. We are going to need another land. Opponent island and has a Dragonfire. Well, all right, land untapped. Unexpected windfall, discard Galvanic Iteration for now. Make some treasures, draw some cards. All right, we're getting towards where we want to be. Expressive Iteration, this time for a bit more value. So ideally we can gold span, double our treasure mana into Kaya, and then we might be able to just storm off. We'll see opponent mountain, going to pass. Now play a land, gold span dragon. Go attacking. Well, next turn's the turn, I think. Pass the turn. Next turn is the turn we're going for it. Now we're actually like kind of rooting for opponent to play a gold span and be tapped. Okay, all right, well, here we go. Can we win the game this turn? That is the question. Opponent gets it, hits us. Yep. Down to 13. Well, it is storm time. We untap. Deadly Dispute is actually pretty good. We go to combat. We get in with gold span. Ooh, well, we might have done that. We might have done that wrong. All right, so play Kaya. Okay, resolves. That's nice. Take down Kaya. Okay, so can we play the Burgee first? We play Burgee. Galvanic Iteration. Yeah, it should work. So play Burgee. Play Galvanic Iteration. Get a mana. We'll see if these Deadly Disputes get us there. Hopefully. We have double treasure mana and double treasures thanks to Kaya. Plus we're getting Burgee mana, so hopefully this works. Opponent going to negate Galvanic Iteration. Okay. I think that's fine-ish. I mean, it would have been nice if it resolved, but we still get to Deadly Dispute, sack the treasure. Get back 2 treasures. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's a Leer. Okay. Deadly Dispute. The treasure. Get 2 treasures. Seize the spoils. Discard gold span. Get 2 treasures. Deadly Dispute. Sack a treasure, get 2 treasures. Prismari Command. Loot treasure. Makes a mana. Discard 2 lands. Oh, there's another Kaya. Can we get down another? All right, white, white, black, black. Kaya number 2. Make a mana. Keep the new Kaya. Take down the... Oh, we're going all the way. We're going all the way. Take down the Kaya. Seize the spoils.
You're outnumbered.
Discard. Play a Leer. Make a mana. Play a Zorn. Make a mana. Okay, here we go. Deadly Dispute. And a bonus scoops it. Oh! I mean, that is a storm. That is a storm. We did it. That is exactly what we wanted the deck to do. We didn't get to see the full ending of the storm because... because our opponent ended up scooping. Eventually, like, from that position, we have infinite card draw, we have infinite mana. We're going to go through our whole entire deck. We're eventually going to find the Wish. We're going to have hundreds of treasure mana, and then stuff's uncounterable because of Leer and our opponent stepped out anyway, and then we wish out something like Crackle with Power from our sideboard, Crackle with Power our opponent's face for like a million, and win the game. So, well, we got to see the storm. We got to see the full storm, which was super sweet. Other way we can win is get the Kazul's Fury and fling a Stormkiln Artist at our opponent's face, but is it? What do we want against Izzet Dragons? I mean, that's the game plan. That's what we want to do with the deck, and we got to see it happen there, which is sweet. Hermit's not bad. I mean, more ways to make our stuff uncounterable is nice. I mean, maybe we're just trying to race. Like, maybe that's our best game plan is just, I mean, we are a storm deck. Maybe we're just trying to storm off and entrusting that. You know, let's just trim and bring in the Hermits to get around counters. Maybe we're just trying to storm off and trying to raise. It worked that game. It worked that game somehow. I mean, when the deck goes off, it really goes off. We got to see that there. Like, the big turns with this deck are kind of the biggest you can have in Standard, I think. Gotta be close, at least. All right, opponent's on the play. Can we do it again? Can we win the match? Not only win the match, but win the match against Izzet Epiphany. I really like Standard right now, but Izzet Epiphany, or Epiphany in general, is the one. Those are the one matchups when I hit him, I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Come on now. Let's do something else. Did our opponent decide that they are done getting stormed? Maybe they don't even return. Maybe they don't even return and we just get the freebie. Maybe. Ooh, okay, that's a match win. That's a match win. Sweet, stormed him. Against the odds time, we are trying to storm off in Standard. We are playing some Kaya Storm. This end looks fine. We'll see what our opponent's doing. Schwamp. I twitch. Unexpected Windfall is pretty good. Play this on blue. The question's gonna be, Professor of Symbology, sure. So opponent learning lessons. This might be an okay matchup. So what are we discarding here? Let's play this on black. Spoils. Discard Valakut Awakening. Get a treasure, draw some cards. Well, there's the gold span. That does help with treasures. Opponent, Shambling Ghast. Environmental Sciences. Well, we're probably getting down this gold span to start making treasures. It also doubles our treasure mana, which is nice. Opponent hits us. That is the main reason gold span is in the deck, is to double our treasure mana. Play gold span. Dirty, dirty gold span. Go to combat, hit ya. Get a treasure that makes double mana, and worst case, if our opponent kills it, we get another treasure, which is nice. Opponent land. Vanishing Verse, we get a treasure. Well, Deadly Dispute. Sack the gold span. Draw some cards, get a treasure. Ooh, there's a Kaya. All right, we're making progress. We're making progress. Opponent hits us for 4. Okay, so the question is, what turn are we going for this? What we need to do is we need to set up a turn where we Kaya tick down. Getting down the backside of Burgi would be great, or the front side. All right, we're gonna play this on red, and we're gonna play Horn. Play Horn and pass the turn, and we're trying to set up to go for the win next turn. All right, I mean, they could have another Vanishing Verse. That would deal with it. Opponent's gonna sack and draw. So we're kind of hoping our opponent just like plays a Planeswalker here, a Lolth or something. And then we should be free to try to combo next turn. Opponent land, goes to combat, hits us. Down to 9. Another eye twitch is fine. Opponent passes. Okay, well, here we go. Oh my god, and a gold span. Okay, so can we do everything we need to do? Well, step 1, gold span dragon. Double our treasure mana. Step 2, Kaya. Oh, opponent has a Vanishing Verse. Okay. I think that's gonna beat us then. I'll play the Valakut Awakening. Take up the Kaya. Oh yeah, that was disastrous. That was a disastrous turn. Oh, I'm surprised that our opponent had a Vanishing Verse and did not use it on the Horn. Opponent fires up the Faceless Haven. Let's see how they attack. All right, without Kaya, this is gonna be really tough. We go to 1. Well, okay. With Kaya, I feel much better. Wow. All right, so opponent just had lethal. Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah. All right. Wow. I would have played that differently if I had thought that our opponent had another Vanishing Verse. Definitely would have done that differently. Unfortunately, our opponent had the very sneaky Vanishing Verse. And the very sneaky Vanishing Verse got us good. Because we spent all of our mana on that gold span, thinking that it would kind of be free because it would double our treasures, and then we get down Kaya, and then that left us without the mana to combo. I think it was the right line, but it did not work out the way we were hoping, that's for sure. I assume our opponent's bringing in some discard. That's probably their best bet against us. Our deck doesn't especially care about creature removal, but that Meathook Master did save our opponent's day. All right, opponent thinking it over. Oh, that one was a little brutal just because we were so close. Like, that was really close to our deck going off. All right, decides to play. Well, tap land go. Let's see a really bad Dread Fugue. Dread Fugue is a card that always seems really bad to me, but people still love playing it. Well, tap land go. Well, we're gonna have the same question with Burgi. Probably gonna be running out the backside, I assume. So goal is make a bunch of treasures, find our combo pieces. The more mana we can have on the battlefield in the form of treasures before we try to go off, the easier it becomes to combo. I'll play this on black. I mean, I guess there's just an argument. Maybe we just, let's just discard the Burgi for now. I feel like the odds of a Vanishing Verse are pretty high. So discard it, make a treasure. Burn down the house could be good. Opponent, land. Well, we will play a land on red. Pass the turn. Opponent. Well, next stop, Kaya, I think. Faceless Haven, Edgar. Well, Prismari Command. Loot and treasure. Discard Deadly Dispute, and you know what? Maybe we keep the Deadly Dispute. Let's go burn down the house in land. Get a treasure. Untap. There's the Kaya. Well, this time we're going to play the land on blue. Goldspan Dragon. Get in and hit ya. Oh, so we play Kaya, sack the treasure, make 2 treasures. Prismari Command. Boy, do we have to go for it now? Oh, I guess we won't have enough treasures. All right, yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait a turn. Next turn might be the turn. Hopefully. Opponent. Land. Thalia. That is annoying. I mean, we can kill it with Prismari Command, but it is still annoying. Opponent combat. Gets and hits us. Down to 16. I'll go to combat. Attack ya. Get a treasure. Well, we're definitely going for it now. White, white, black, black, Kaya. Take it down.
I brought backup.
Stormkiln Artist. Here we go. We're winning or losing this turn by the looks. Blue, blue, red, red. Prismari Command. Kill the Thalia, make a treasure. Actually, 4 treasures. 2 from Stormkiln, 2 from Prismari Command, thanks to the Kaya. Okay, opponent taps out. Well, now it's our job to win the game this turn. Deadly Dispute. Sack a treasure, get some treasures. Draw some cards. Valakut Awakening. Get some treasures, bottom, bottom. Come on. Oh my God, that's perfect. Unexpected Windfall. That is exactly what we want to see. Discard an Unexpected Windfall. Unfortunately, make some treasures. Unexpected Windfall. Discard a River Glide Pathway. Make some treasures. Seize the spoils. I mean, we should have it now that we found the Leer. Discard the Valakut Awakening. Make some treasures. Leer. And then Unexpected Windfall. Discard an island. Makes it. Oh, we got it. We got the full storm kill. Make some treasures. Unexpected Windfall. Discard Shatter Skull Smashing. Make some treasures. Opponent gives us the GG. Seize the spoils. Discard the land. Make some treasures. And then Wish from the sideboard. Get a Fling, Kazul's Fury, and we're just gonna win. We could keep doing this, but our opponent's gonna scoop. So I think we need to just win before our opponent scoops, and that is the storm kill. I mean, that wasn't even that slow. That was what, turn 5? Turn 5 storm kill in standard. Whew. You just need that one window. You just need that. All right, we scared him away. Apparently no one wants to get stormed out. Sweet. The salty scoops for days. Oh, so good. Against the odds time, we are storming in standard, playing some Kaya's Storm, and sounds fine. We'll keep it. We got a Burgi, which is nice. We can make a treasure. Maybe Valakut Awakening does something. We'll see. See what our opponent's doing. All right, tap land, go. White-black control. Oh, clerics, okay. Ooh, that's actually scarier than white-black control. Play the island past the turn. Yeah, that's super scary. Super, super scary, because this thing gets big really quick. Oh, God, Righteous Valkyrie. I'll play this on red. Spoils. Discard a land, get a treasure. Well, there's our Kayas. Those could be helpful if we can live long enough. Opponent, land. Luminarch Aspirant. Oh god, this is such a are we dead next turn? I think we are. Not a good matchup to lose the die roll. So, play Burgy. Seagate Reborn, pass the turn. Dawnbringer Cleric. Okay, yeah. Well, now we definitely can't win. So we can chump to stay alive, but we don't have enough mana to do anything. Don't I play the land? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, we needed the Burgy mana. All right, so the good news is if that exact nut draw from our opponent played out with us being on the play, I think we combo and win there. The bad news is, the bad news is that our opponent will probably bring in a bunch of good sideboard cards that could be a problem for us. But yeah, it didn't look close. It probably looked like we didn't do anything that game, but we were actually like, if we had one more turn, we could have Kaya'd in to make 4 treasures and then essentially just comboed off and won there. So it was actually super close to us just winning that game, even though it might not have looked like it. I don't even know if we can keep this. Kaya in literally nothing. Kaya is one of our, we can't keep it. Kaya is one of our most important combo pieces, but we can't just keep a hand that has literally nothing. Well, this is fine. It can make treasures. Like, one of the easiest ways to win with this deck is make a bunch of treasures, so when we go to combo, we have like 8 mana or something to play multiple things in a turn, and that seems like something this hand might be able to do. The downside is, if our opponent's bringing in a bunch of discard, gonna be tougher. Plains for our opponent passes. Well, there's a Kaya. That's good once we get going. Or it might get discarded to the seas. The spoils. We'll see. If they play like Clerical Lifespawn, we can kill it and make a treasure, which is sweet. Luminarch Aspirant or Luminarch Aspirant. More Kayas. Well, Prismari Command. Kill Luminarch Aspirant. Make a treasure. Land. Elite Spellbinder. Well, that is annoying. That does slow us down. Well, there's one of the big sideboard cards. Well, we will seize the spoils. Discard a Kaya. Play the tap land. Goldspan could be good. Has potential if it can stick. Our opponent shouldn't have much creature removal. We'll see. Righteous Valkyrie. And a Lunarch Veteran. All right, we get smacked. And a Goldspan Dragon. Go attacking, hit you, make a treasure. This also is going to make it harder for Righteous Valkyrie to go off. Owner takes it down to 17. Okay. Is it worth cashing in both treasures to play Storm Kiln? We can't play the Kaya yet. Yeah, just pass. I don't think it's worth it. The risk is too great. We can't afford to go down these 2 treasures. Opponent, Skyclave Cleric to gain some life. Dawnbringer Cleric to gain some life. All right. Well, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Well, this is going to be a challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, black, white. Play Kaya. Take it down. Seize the spoils. Discard a Storm Kiln. Double the treasures. Unexpected Windfall. Discard Storm Kiln. Galvanic Iteration. Oh, we might be getting there. Unexpected Windfall. Actually, can we play a land? We have 2 mana floating. All right, Galvanic Iteration again. Okay, I think we might be getting there, actually. Unexpected Windfall. Discard Valakut Awakening, make a ton of treasures, and draw a ton of cards. Okay, Burgy. Okay, there's another Kaya. That's good. 12 mana. Yeah, play Kaya 2. Keep the new Kaya, take it down, make a treasure. Prismari Command, loot and treasure. Actually, many treasures. Discard. Deadly Dispute. Sack a treasure, make a bunch of treasures. Harnfeld. We gotta go now, because we're dead if we don't. Discard, draw 2. All right, Goldspan doesn't really help. Discard, draw 2. Now, Valakut Awakening is something. Valakut Awakening. Oh boy. Bottom. We need a Leer. Leer would be the best. Wish would be great. More card draw. Well, Valakut Awakening into Valakut Awakening. Shatter Skull Smashings to the bottom. Discard Smashing. Okay, there's Leer. There's Leer. That's what we wanted. All right, find the Leer, play the Leer, and now we should be good. Because now we get to Unexpected Windfall. Now we go through the deck. Discard. Unexpected Windfall is somewhere in here. Seize the spoils then. Seize the spoils. Discard the Goldspan. Galvanic Iteration. Wow, this was a pretty fast win. Our opponent had a good draw too. Unexpected Windfall. Discard Valakut Awakening. Draw a ton of cards. Burgee. A little bit more mana. 17 cards. Galvanic Iteration. Unexpected Windfall. Discard the Burn Down the House. Make some mana, get some copies, make a ton of tokens. Okay, keep it going. 40, is that enough? Seize the spoils. Discard a land. I mean, I think this is enough at any time. We should probably just win. One more. Oh, okay. Now that we know their Unexpected Windfall, I guess we do that first. I mean, drawing your entire deck is pretty sweet. Discard treasures. And now, okay, now we go for it. So finally, we wish from our sideboard. Oh, don't leg us out, Arena. Arena does not like this deck once it gets going. Wish for Crackle with Power and throw a bit of damage at your stuff. Woo! Sorry, clerics. Woo! Oh, it's so good when it goes off. It's so good when it goes off. Like, when it goes off, it is so spectacular. Okay, so do we want to change anything? Well, I mean, the deck is actually kind of oddly fast. It is like almost fast enough. Like in this matchup, I feel like it really depends on who goes first. I feel like it's much harder when we are on the draw. Maybe we gotta cut a Burgee. Like Kaya, I don't think Kaya is cuttable. Kaya is just like so important to what this deck wants to do. Like Kaya is what makes the deck work. We've had these weird Treasure Storm decks we've messed around with in the past. Pre-Kaya, they were definitely like full-on jank. And this is probably still full-on jank, but it's full-on jank that does some really crazy things thanks to Kaya. Thanks to Kaya being pretty sweet in a deck like this. All right, I mean, we'll try it. About it. Landed Lunarch Veteran. Shatter Skull Smashing tapped. Well, let's see. So we're probably gonna need to hit a Wrath with us being on the draw. Also very scared of our opponent playing a Thalia. Thalia would be really good against us. Cleric of Life's Bond. Well, that's also gonna be an issue. That's gonna get too big to kill pretty fast. Well, land on blue. Pass the turn. Oh, not feeling super confident. Opponent plays a land. Redane. Well, that does tax some of our good cards. Some of our best cards. Well, seize the spoils. Discard a Unexpected Windfall, I guess. About it. Aura. So Aura means even if we find a sweeper, their stuff's coming back. And we can't even sweep because of... Yeah. All right. Well, game 2 was really good. Game 3, slightly less so. Yeah, opponent's got a lot of taxing stuff, and if we're on the draw, like, what do we do about that? Like, the Cleric Lifespan is so big, we don't have that much removal. We didn't draw it, but still, ugh. Next time for the match win, next time. Against the odds time, we are storming off in Standard with the help of Kaya, and see what our opponent's up to. We lost the die roll, which isn't great. This is a deck that would greatly prefer to be on the play, I think, just because the odds of getting run over is higher. Dread Fugue. Not a good card, but taking one of our lands is going to be pretty good here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, takes Shatter Skull Smashing. Well, we will play a tap land past the turn. I mean, I guess that's fine. We drew another land, so it's not really the end of the world. Opponent. Lotus Cobra. Well, Shatter Skull Smashing tapped. Well, let's see what crazy thing our opponent can do with Lotus Cobra mana. Attacks, hits us. Down 18. Tap land. 3 manas. And Kazandu Mammoth. Oh, it appears that our opponent's some sort of landfall deck. Play a Burgee past the turn. Opponent. Lots of mana. And kills the Burgee, goes attacking. All right. Well, we're kind of dying. Land. Stormkiln Artist. Oh, I don't know if we're going to have enough time. I don't know if we're going to have enough time here. Land. Mana. Fires up the Hive of the High Tyrant. Goes attacking. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. We go to 1. And I just don't think we can go off from here. So we can play a land. We can play Goldspan. We can go attacking, make a treasure, which gets us 1 mana. We can Deadly Dispute. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, we need 1 more turn. Oh, all right. Well, really, we shouldn't have lost the die roll. That is the TLDR. Don't lose the die roll because we really need to be on the play. Well, I'll do a bit of trimming, bring in the rest of the sweepers, run it like that. Yeah, I mean, if we're on the play, I think we win that game. That 1 extra turn, 1 turn. But if we had 1 more turn to set up, I think we definitely just play through a deck and win. But that's Magic. You only win the die roll 40% of the time. We get to play first. And all right, we'll give it a go. Opponent. Land. We will play we got the Burn Down the House, which could be pretty good here. Land on blue, go. Question's gonna be, do we run out Burgee? Or do we assume that we're gonna be trying to burn down the house? 2 burn down the houses. Land on red. Yeah, I think we gotta wait on Burgee past the turn. We might Valakut Awakening, we'll see. Opponent. But I think the plan here is sweep the board and then try to set up the storm kill. Opponent, land. Kazandu Mammoth goes to combat, attacks. Down to 19. All right, well. Wow, so many. All right, we're storm control here at the moment. All the burn down the houses. Land, grows the Mammoth, goes attacking. We would kind of like our opponent to just play Ren and take it down here. That would be the best. Ren. Takes it down. I mean, this works out perfectly because now we get to play the land and we get to burn down the house, everything. Sweep the board, put our opponent down to 4 lands, and now hopefully we can find the pieces to storm off. We'll see. We're still at 14, so that's a pretty high life total, which is good. Another land. Hive of the High Tyrant, sure. Gets in, hits us, exiles a card, so we drop to 11. I'll seize the spoils, discard the burn down the house. Land on red. 4 mana. Yeah, let's just pass. Let's just pass in Prismari Command, make another treasure, do some looting. So we need Kaya, and we need more card draw, I think. Kazandu Mammoth, okay. And a land. Opponent's passing, well. Prismari Command, loot treasure. There's the Kaya. Discard. 1, 2, 3. So I think we got to burn down the house again. We need the Kaya. So discard the Burgee. And I guess the Stormkiln. Okay, get a treasure. Untap. So I think we Burn down the house. Make devils. Shatter Skull tapped. And all right, I mean, we're trying to set up for the possibility of winning next turn. We'll see. Land grows the mammoth. So we can chump block with the devils. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So opponent's gonna maybe draw some cards. They get a huge creature, but we are going to try to win the game. All right, opponent hits a land, hits a land. Oh my God, so lucky, hits a land. All right, well, we pretty much have to win this turn because we know our opponent has this huge trampler. So, all right, block with a devil. We do not deadly dispute yet. We ping our opponent. Well, we're gonna see. Can we win the game from this position? We untap. Prismari Command's fine. Black, white, red. Kaya. Take down Kaya. Double our tokens. We will deadly dispute. Sack a devil. Draw some cards. Make some treasures. Storm Kiln Artist. Deadly. Can we play a land? Do we play a land? All right. Untap land. Down to 8. I mean, we're all in on this turn either way. Deadly dispute. Sack the devil. Ping our opponent. Seize the spoils. Discard Prismari Command. Seize the spoils. Discard the land. We need more card draw. Prismari Command. There's some argument to try and play this Kaya, but I think we just need to maximize our card draw here. Loot treasures. Discard, discard. Valgate Awakening. Something good, please? Leer, maybe? Unexpected Windfall. I wish we could have played the iteration first. We're like a card short. Oh, and death. If we had one more card in hand, we had it. If we had one more card in hand to double up the windfall, we would have had it. So close. Oh, this deck's sweet. This deck's sweet. Win or lose, the deck is sweet. This time we just kind of fizzled, which I guess the hard part is, so in these aggro matchups, we're forced to go off a little quicker than we want to. So that's kind of what happens is we don't have the luxury of like taking one more turn of setup, and then sometimes the fizzling happens, so we'll get them next time. Against the odds time, we are storming off in Standard, hopefully, playing some Kaya Storm. Kaya, we were trying to figure out, what do you do with Kaya? What do you do with this Planeswalker? The answer is Storm. Hopefully that's the answer. We're betting that that's the answer. Opponent seems to be playing Jeskai of some flavor. Well, you have enough mana. I think we can just hold on to this Valakut Awakening. There's a chance that we will want to cast it at some point. Expressive iteration. All right, so this is probably a dirty Epiphany deck, I assume. Opponent, gonna draw a couple cards. Do they find a land? Yep. All right, sure. Well, play the land and pass the turn. So I think we're gonna Prismari Command to make a treasure, probably loot, and then we'll see what our opponent does. Maybe try to get down Goldspan. Prismari Command, treasure, loot. All right, opponent's gonna Memory Deluge. Well, now we're definitely getting down the Goldspan and seeing what happens. Oh, it could be good. Opponent draws some cards. We discard Valakut Awakening and a Pathway. Well, go Goldspan. Opponent's gonna have to discard a hand size. I think they're worried about us countering their stuff when we're not actually doing that. Not our style. We're the Storm deck. All right, Goldspan Dragon. Hit you, make a treasure. Opponent down to 16. Well, pass the turn. Our opponent tapping down would be sweet. Zorn Goldspan can make some mana, and then we do have some card draw. We don't have the Kaya yet. The Kaya is the win the game card, hopefully. Opponent. Fateful Absence. The Goldspan. Well, we might as well sack it to draw some cards. All right, there's another Goldspan. And the Kaya. Oh, is there a chance we can win here? Oh, now we gotta think. Oh, that makes it hard. All right, so we play Goldspan. We play Kaya. We attack, we get 4 mana. I think this works. All right, so play the land on blue. I mean, we're gonna go for it. So play the land on blue. Goldspan Dragon. Kaya. Take down Kaya. Yeah, we do waste a mana here, but attack double treasure. Unexpected Windfall. Pitch the Zorn. Galvanic Iteration. Unexpected Windfall. Pitch a Stormkiln Artist. Kaya number 2. Keep the new one tick down. Oh, this is gonna be pretty good. Stormkiln Artist. Galvanic Iteration. Oh my god. Unexpected Windfall. Discard the land. We are going to make many treasures. Many treasures. And we got the wish too. Galvanic Iteration. Seagate Restoration. Taking down the control deck. Yeah, make a few treasures, just a few. Draw most of our deck, and then we can wish. Wish for Crackle with pop. I mean, we could keep storming, but we're just gonna go for the win and hit you for a little bit of damage. Just a bit, a little off the top, Woo! So good. Taking down the control. That was spectacular. I mean, the deck, if you can get things set up and you find Kaya is like so huge for this deck. It's really insane what Kaya can do in this deck. It's kind of like Zorn, but like plus a million. And it's a planeswalker, and you don't got to worry about it staying on the battlefield because once you take down, it's going to last for the whole turn. So yeah, it's so good in this. Oh, it's so big for this deck. All right, so I think we want the Hermits. Probably going to go down the burn down the house, and we're just going to try to race, try to storm. Actually, you know what? Let's keep a Stormkiln and go down to Prismari Command. Let's try it like that. So we don't really have removal other than Shadow Skull Smashing, but we do have protection from counter spells, which seems relevant. And I mean, that's the plan. Make treasures, protect from counter spells, combo off. It worked that game somehow. 1 land. I don't think we can keep that. That's a long way. Ooh, okay. Sure. This hand is, you know what? I think we actually put a Kaya to the bottom. This hand's a little questionable. Opponent. Land. Oh, we'll play a land. There's a wish. Oh, wish is a card we really don't want until we're like mid-combo. Once we're mid-combo, it's sweet, but tap land, go. Opponent. Another island. We'll land on black. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're going to pass. We'd like to seize the spoils, but getting it countered does kind of hurt. Mana. Passes. Well, land on red. Pass the turn. So we're going to try to unexpected Windfall at some point. All right, there's a Deluge. So we'll Windfall, discard the Wish. Draw some cards, make a couple treasures. Well, we'll see. I mean, we're really not super duper far away from trying to win. It is going to require our opponent not countering our stuff, though, which is the challenge. I think Control's actually maybe one of the harder matchups about it. Sunset Revelry to draw a card. And passes. So we got to expect counters for days. I think we pathway on, let's pathway on blue. And Horn. I think this is the thing we're most okay with getting countered, honestly. All right, divide by 0, sure. Opponent's gonna get a lesson. They probably have Elrond's Epiphany hidden away already, so a clock is going to be coming. Opponent, Environmental Sciences. That does use 2 blue mana, gets an island. About it. Passes. How long can we wait? Oh, we need to find a way to fight through the counters. Let's go. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, Kaya. All right, so there's the divide by 0. Sure. So we will play this on red. Gold's bad. Hit you, get a treasure. Well, okay. We resolved a thing. Doom scars away the Goldspan. Sure. Passes. White. Black, blue. Kaya. Oh my goodness. All right, so Bonaz. Every divide by zero seems to be chilling in hand. Well, we'll get down a Hornfeld past the turn. Wow, annoying about it. 3 divide by zeros. Expressive iteration to draw cards. The awkward thing now is we don't have the white mana for Kaya. Kaya, the white mana comes from treasures, and we don't have a treasure at the moment, which is awkward. Opponent draws some cards, finds a Prismari command. Foretells. Well, let's discard a Valakut Awakening. Draw a couple cards. Discard a land. Draw a couple not super helpful cards. I'll play Burgi. Play the land. Seize the spoils. Discard Kaya, unfortunately. All right, kills the Burgi. 4 mana. Yeah, Deadly Dispute. The Clue. Draw a couple cards. Valakut Awakening. Put a couple lands to the bottom. Draw some cards. And pass the turn. All right, well, let's see what our opponent can do. Land. We'd love to see the mascot exhibition come down. Like, Teachings to draw a couple of cards. We're super, super close. Like, we are really close to being able to go off here. A way to make our stuff uncounterable would be super helpful. Opponent passes. Now play Stormkiln Artist. See if this eats a counter. No. Okay. Discard. Oh, how do we want to do this? Play the land on red. And you know what? We're just going to pass for now. We're going to pass. We're trying to set up to make next turn the turn where we win the game. Memory Deluge. Well, hopefully they don't chain together too many epiphanies. We are going to cast Unexpected Windfall. Okay, we're not going to cast Unexpected Windfall. Apparently we need to set a stop if we want to cast that. Oh, we're so close. Land. Well, we will Unexpected Windfall. Discard the Seize the Spoils. Make a treasure. All right, get a couple more treasures. Deadly Dispute. The Stormkiln. Draw a couple cards. All right, what do you got, opponent? Are we getting epiphanied? Of course, yeah. All right, well, there is everyone's favorite Magic the Gathering card, Elrond's Epiphany. Opponent untaps with a couple birds. Plays a land. Main phase Memory Deluge. Okay. Wow, if we can somehow resolve our stuff, we're so close to winning this game. Hey, Bear, you got a squeak in here, bud? Here. Here, ready? Go get it. Go get the ball. Sorry, Bear. Bear got his little squeaky toy. You probably heard that. All right, his opponent Memory Deluges. Oh, buddy, you're still squeaking. Prismari command the... Okay, well... Here we go. Opponent's only got 2 mana up. I think that means we got a shot to win. 2 mana is not that much, and we got a bunch of treasures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think what we do here is lead with Goldspan. If it resolves, that's great. If not, then we try to go with Leer. Well, all right, so step 1, Goldspan. Oh my God, resolves. Okay, I'll go to combat. Attack, you get the treasure. Well, next step, Unexpected Windfall. Discard a land. Test of Talents. Okay, so. Unexpected Windfall. Discard Smashing. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get there or not, actually. We can play the Leer, but losing these Unexpected Windfalls is actually pretty bad. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Land. Leer. Deadly Dispute. How can we do this? So close. I don't know if we can do it now. I'll seize the spoils. Oh, yeah. No Kayas. Seize the spoils. Discard the smashing. Draw a couple cards. And pass the turn. All right. Are we dead? Are we dead? Are we dead? Oh, Test of Talents was so brutal. Opponent land. Oh, they're doing this. Oh my goodness. All right. Sure. Oh, I thought we were gonna get it. Oh, where's all of our hermits? We drew a lot of cards that we could not find a hermit. A hermit is what we really wanted to make ourselves uncounterable if we could resolve that unexpected windfall or even just kept it alive. Like Test of Talents was especially brutal. We were able to win, I believe, if it was any other counter, because then we could still cast them from the graveyard with Leer and they're free with a Goldspan out. So I think we still would have been able to get there, most likely, had it been a normal counter, but Test of Talents was especially brutal. We just hit some weird draws that game. Very weird draws. No Kayas, no Hermits. So we just didn't have a way to protect our stuff. This is fine. We can put Wish to the bottom. We got a Hermit, which can maybe counter something in the early game and then later in the game can potentially make all of our stuff uncounterable when we want to combo. Opponent plays a land. Well, pathway on blue, play a Hermit. Pass the turn. Opponent plains. Foretells. Well, land on black. Seize the spoils. Discard the Deadly Dispute. Hit you with the Hermit, pass the turn. Well, drawing 2 lands wasn't great. Opponent plains. Sunset Revelry. Well, in that case, land on red. Goldspan Dragon. Get in, make a treasure. Whew, all right, what do you got? What do you got, opponent? Hopefully this isn't Doomscar. They shouldn't still have Doomscar in their deck. That would be weird. I'm gonna kill the Hermit, okay. That's fine. Goes attacking, sure. Now we draw land. Let's go to combat, attack you. Hit you to 14. Get back a Hermit. More counters. Well, land on blue. Unexpected windfall. Discard the land. And pass the turn. Opponent untaps. So many counters. Doomscar, potentially still leaving up counter mana. Opponent passes. I'll play a land. Play Leer. Do you have another one? Oh, no. Galvanic Iteration. Deadly Dispute. Sack the Clue. Double it up. So we don't get to win this turn, but we do get to refill our hand and hopefully set up for something sweet next turn. All right, Stormkill, unexpected windfall. All right, pass the turn. See what happens. Opponent untaps. What do you got now? They can't Epiphany yet. And this Leer does make everything uncounterable if it sticks out. Opponent's going to bounce the Leer. Well, that does slow us down. Gets the land. Environmental Sciences. So opponent's tapped out, but I'm not sure we can win. I'm not sure we can win from here. Opponent passes. Is it possible we win from here? We don't have the Kaya either. Okay, what do we do this turn? What do we do? What do we do? Play Stormkill Artist. Shatter Skull Smashing, untapped. Oh, careful, careful, bear. All right, and we're gonna try to set up for next turn. We're trying to set up for a win this turn. Opponent land. Memory Deluge. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is it. We're going for it. We got a Stormkill now. Opponent draws a couple cards. Fateful Absence. Well, we will Prismari command. Loot. Treasure. Discard what? Valakut Awakening. Burgee. Deadly Dispute. Sack the Stormkill. Okay, there's Kaya. There's Kaya. There's Kaya Goldspan. Opponent passes. Okay, okay, okay. Goldspan Dragon comes down. Kaya comes down. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. Take down the Kaya. Go to combat. Get 2 treasures. Yes, yes, yes. Unexpected windfall. Discard Prismari command. Get some treasures. Kaya 2. Take it down.
Yeah. Oh, give up already. You're outnumbered.
Galvanic Iteration. Is our opponent countering it? All right. Opponent's completely tapped out now. So, seize the spoils. Discard Prismari command. Leer. And now we should be good. Now we should be good. Graveyard on. Unexpected windfall. Discard a land. Oh, take it down the control deck. Maybe this deck kind of works. Unexpected windfall. Discard the land. Kaya number 3. Take it down.
Crash a vampire wedding.
Stormkiln Artist. Oh, wow, we got it. We got it. We got it. Seize the spoils. How many treasures is this even going to make? The number's got to be huge. It is. Oh, and there's the last Kaya. All right, we're going all the way. We're going all the way. We're going all the way. Kaya number 4. Every Kaya has been taken down. What a deck. Seize the spoils. Discard Valakut Awakening. Prismari command. Loot and treasure. This is the best. This is standard. This is standard. Discard 2 lands. We just need to find the wish. That is the last piece of the puzzle. Spoils. Arena's lagged. Arena does not like the amount of treasures we've made. Arena doesn't like it. Arena doesn't like 4 Kayas being ticked down. I love it though. Is it crashing? Okay. And then we Prismari command, loot and treasures. Eventually we will find the wish. Like, it is going to happen. We're up to 116 treasures, 118 power Stormkiln Artist. Arena on its last breath, like seriously last breath. Discard and discard. We do have a wish, right? We did not lose our wish somehow. Arena, I don't know if Arena's gonna survive. We have 17 cards in our deck. Well, Prismari command, loot and treasure. Come on, Arena. Hold it together. Hold it together so we can finish the best kill in the history of Vow Standard. Yes, auto pay. Oh, this is insane. This is insane. This is insane. And we actually have an opponent that's kind of sticking it out. Arena, I don't know if Arena's sticking it out, but our opponent is being awesome and not scooping. Yeah, we paid. Oh, Arena is dying. Arena does not like this deck. Discard. 15. We're gonna find the wish. We gotta find the wish. There's no way we don't find it. Like, the only way we don't find it is if Arena just dies. Seize the spoils. Oh, it's lagging so hard. Arena apparently wasn't built for Kaya Storm. Auto pay. Discard Goldspan. Where is this wish? I mean, as soon as we find wish, we win spectacularly. Oh, don't crash now. Come on, Arena. Come on, Arena. Not now. I mean, at the same time, it's usually a sign of a good deck when you break Arena. That's when you know you're really doing things. Although maybe that's not true because Arena breaks all the time these days. But traditionally, if you can break Arena with your combo, you know you're really doing something right. Oh. Well, honestly, thank you, opponent, for sticking it out as long as you did. Unfortunately, we did not get to see the very, very end. So what is going to happen here, or what would have happened, is we would have found the wish, so we intuited from our sideboard. We would have got Kazul's Fury from the sideboard, and then thrown a 200-ish power Stormkiln Artist at our opponent's face. Also could have got a Crackle with power, and crackled for hundreds and hundreds of damage. So we would have hit it. It's in these bottom 13 cards. Oh, it is the literal bottom. I forgot. We put it... Oh, you're probably all yelling at me watching this, like, you scried it to the bottom, but that's right, it is the literal bottom card in our library, but we still would have gotten there. Like, we have enough card draw that there's no way, like, between Valakut Awakening and iterations and all this stuff, we would have gotten there. We would have gotten through our entire deck, found the wish for lethal, and yeah, that is the Kaya Storm. Oh my goodness. In the hard matchup against control to the max. And yeah, that was good. That was was real good. Sweet, sweet. So what do we learn this week about Kaya's Storm in Standard? And record-wise, we went 3-2, which, yeah, that's fine. We also got 2 salty scoops with opponents who lost game 1 and then just scooped the entire match, apparently not expecting to get stormed out in Standard, which I guess can't really blame them. Like, who expects to get stormed in Standard? That's just not a thing that's possible normally. But now, thanks to Kaya, it actually is. And we got to see just what ridiculous things this deck can do. Like, it really can, once it gets going, allow you to play through your entire deck, make hundreds and hundreds of treasure tokens, to the point where we were crashing Arena in that last match. Like, Arena was just not keeping up with our combo, and then eventually we wish our finisher out of the sideboard and kill our opponent with hundreds of damage. Like, the stuff it does is, it's just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. So I love this deck. It's super fun. I will say, from a wins-losses perspective, aggro can be pretty tricky. Like, that is definitely the hard matchup for this deck. Against control in mid-range, we get time to get set up. Against control, we just wait for the turn when they go shields down, and then we combo off and kill them out of nowhere. Against aggro, though, there is a risk that they just run us over. And we saw that a couple times when we played against aggro decks. Even though we were able to win, especially when we were on the play, we could race them, because we can win like turn 5-ish when things go well. But there is a risk against aggro that we just get run over. Maybe there's a way to like squeeze some more removal into the main deck or something that could help shore that up a little bit. But that was definitely the hardest matchup, is just aggro, winning the die roll, curving out, attacking with big things. And in those games, we were often like a turn short of winning. Like, if we had one more turn of setup, we would have been able to combo off and win. But aggro's pretty good at shortening the game, and we really just need a little bit of time to get everything going. So anyway, that's the deck, and it is amazing, and it is spectacular, and I don't think it's like top tier or anything like that, but I will say it was more competitive than I expected, and you can certainly win a lot of games with it. And when you do win, it is about the most spectacular way you can possibly win a game in all of Standard. So that's Kaya's Storm. That's our Gets Odds for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.